Hi everyone, Lorri Rowlandson here from BGIS, and I'm here at the RPIC and BEIC conference, and I'm interviewing different thought leaders in a segment we call Soundbites and Sustainability with BGIS. And I'm here today with one of our thought leaders. I'm just going to ask you to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your company.
Lorri, thanks so much for having me join you and for our opinion on it. My name is Rich Mercey. I'm the VP for Canada for the Mohawk Group.
Great, thanks to meet you. Nice to meet you, Rich. Great to see you. So the first question that we have for you is, do you feel we're making progress towards sustainability fast enough? And if not, what do you think is the number one thing holding us back?
Well, what a great question, because we're surrounded with people now that don't believe that we're going fast enough. They're obviously here for a reason, because there's so much more that can be done. Do I personally think that we're going fast enough? Gosh, no. We're running out of time. There is so much to do. There's so much backtracking and I guess corrections and rights that need to be done. But we'll have to get focused on it, I think, break it down into manageable pieces, set the destination, and then move to them. Some of those specific destinations, I guess when I look at our company, we've had to basically, in a 5-year period, retool and restructure our entire manufacturing base of what we do, with the intent on being more sustainable. Now, that's sustainability in our own manufacturing environment and the impact that our products have downstream with our clients. But at the same time, in the world around us as well, we can't be in a bubble. Personally, boy, the energy situation is really got to be addressed. That's the game changer. That's the whole life changing moment that we all need to embrace and move towards. And maybe it isn't all just renewable resources, but at least alternative resources need to be brought on faster, so that we know change is inevitable. We know that change is forthcoming. So let's at least get moving in that direction. And I'm proud to say, and I say it frequently to my millennial children, is that they will live to see and not know what the combustible engine is anymore. We will move from that, and it'll be in this generation. But let's set that destination and let's move towards it and make it happen.
That's great, Rich. And I got to thank you for your leadership in our industry, too. I mean, your organization was one of the pioneers around sustainability in our profession. So thank you for your industry leadership as well. One of the things you mentioned was that we're not moving fast enough. And I'd love to hear your thoughts as to the one thing you think we could do or change to be able to accelerate progress. And it could either be from an individual perspective, from a company perspective, or from a country perspective. What's your thoughts about the one thing we could do to accelerate progress faster?
Well, I guess you look at it becomes a personal commitment in many ways, and that personal commitment, it can morph into what we do professionally, what we do for our job, for our career. Look at what a lot of us do. In some way, shape, or form, we give back. And in giving back, we may choose to tithe. We may choose to sponsor numerous charities. We volunteer. Brookfield BGIS are just prime examples of that. It's hard not to be involved in some kind of a BGIS initiative that is helping or is charitable or is sustainable. So we live by that example as well and be part of it. But as a company, maybe we need to take on that same attitude, and we need to dedicate resources. We need to dedicate either top-line profit or tax ourselves to be better at what we're doing, to move in these directions, and to go back and review that commitment often, and rejig how it's going to look, and set that destination that we get. Maybe crawl at first, but we get closer and closer to it. But just to sum up, I think maybe the corporate personality has to take on the personality of the associates, in the case of Mohawk and BGIS. Very generous, and we need to move in that direction, and not be afraid to commit resources of the company, as well as resources of the associates to get there.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you so much, Rich, for your continued leadership. It's a pleasure working with you. Thank you.